Alright, so I should probably add a disclaimer about this game, because I tend to run a family-friendly channel. Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. I'm only playing this because it's the historical value. From 1984, Drug Wars by Johnny Dell. Yeah, something like that. Welcome back, it's Casual Friday. My name is Sensei Pong, and with the VGT that I posted earlier this week on Tycoon games, I've been playing quite a bit of Tycoon games. Go figure, you know, and a bunch of management games, which goes into part 2 with different connections with that. Whatever, nobody cares, unless you actually care about the VGT series. But whatever. This is Casual Friday, so we're just playing a game. No, there is absolutely no music. That's why I have the what you got in the background playing. Whatever it's going to probably be. It's probably going to be Kevin MacLeod music, because that's free, royalty free, and copyright free. And shabam, I get no copyright flags for that because Kevin MacLeod is an awesome dude. Go check that out if you're a YouTube creator and you need good background music and don't want to get flagged. There's a link down below in the description. Anyways, I'm playing this on DOSBox. It was never actually sold. It was always a freeware title. If you know how to get DOSBox up and running, go check this out. You can probably find it on most Abandonware sites. I'll leave a few links to the 3 main Abandonware sites that I tend to troll and explore. They've got some pretty cool titles, but I figured I'm playing Drug Wars only because some of you would probably want to actually see the game in action. So, do you want the instructions? Yes, let's read the instructions. This is a game of buying, selling, and fighting. The object of the game is to pay off your debt to the loan shark. Then make as much money as you can in 1 month period. If you deal too heavily in drugs, you might run into the police. Your main drug stash will be in the Bronx. It's a nice neighborhood. The prices of drugs per unit are cocaine 15,000 to 30,000, heroin 5,000 to 14,000, acid 1,000 to 4,500, weed 300 to 900, speed 70 to 250, and loots 10 to 60. Also, there are random occurrences in the game, so it's good to actually just read the text. Yes, press any key to begin randomizing. Press any key to stop randomizing. Shabam. In later versions, they don't do that. It's just like, bam, alright, let's go! Cops make a big coke bust. Prices are outrageous. Obviously, we can't buy that right now. Yeah, we start with 2,000 bucks. Our debt is 5,500, which is not as bad as it sounds. Visit the loan shark? No. Transfer drugs to a stash? No. Do you want to visit the bank? No. So what's real cheap right now? Speed's not bad. So I think we'll buy. So all you gotta do is press B. What will you buy? And type the first letter of whatever you're buying. So I'm gonna buy some speed here. I can afford 20 of it. My coat, if you can look at top right, says hold 100, and just by random chance, sometimes you can carry more stuff by getting a better trench coat. So, we'll buy 20. How much does that leave? That leaves us with nothing. Okay, fine. We'll jet out of here. So now, we're in the Bronx. It says so right there in the top middle. We're gonna go to Coney Island. Seems like a place where people would want to buy some speed. Rival drug dealers and pharmacies are selling cheap lewds. Alright. Oh, lewds are only 5. Alright, sweet. So speed is twice the price here, so we're gonna do that. What are we gonna sell? We're gonna sell our speed. We're gonna sell it all. Get a little bit of extra cash. Double our, well, a little over than double our what we had on us at the time, and since we will buy some lewds here. How many can we afford? Just fill up that trench coat, baby. Let's get out of here. So, frankly, I know this isn't that interesting of a game to watch. Officer Hardass and his 3 of his deputies are chasing you. We don't have a gun, so we're gonna run. Yay, we got mugged in the subway. So we lost a little bit of our cash, but that's fine. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, we're gonna jet out of here. We're gonna go to Brooklyn. 30, there you go, that's not bad. I just realized the date is December 7th, 1983. Alright, so we're gonna sell all of our loots here, so because I am digging the price of speed right now, so we're gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy 98. Hey, I'm an entrepreneur. Don't judge me. It's still a family-friendly channel. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. We're playing this game because of its historic importance to tycoon games and just calculator games in general. Will you buy, sell, or jet? We're going to jet out of here. So what do we... Oh, we bought a lot of speed. That's what we did. So this is a funny realization. I realize I'm actually talking more now that there's barely anything on the screen to watch than in comparison to something where there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm just like quiet, step back and play the game, versus this where I'm just talking and blah blah blah. Officer Hardass and 3 of his deputies are chasing you. We're gonna run because we don't have a gun. We're gonna run because we don't got a gun. That rhymed. That's kind of fun. Oh yeah, that's right. Because our loan shark is probably not a licensed guy, you know, like a licensed, no, that's not the word. A licensed creditor. His interest is pretty high. So as you can see, only because I haven't paid off my debt to him yet, it's actually raised quite quickly. I'm now in debt by 8,052 bucks. So we're gonna sell all our speed here. 98, boom. And now I've got enough to go back. Well, hold on. What can we sell real fast? Yeah, we'll buy some acid. I think that's a good idea. We'll buy everything that we can afford. And we're gonna buy some lewds too. Hardass and one of his deputies is chasing us. So we're gonna run. We don't got a gun. Oh crap. Okay, well. No. Alright, well, we haven't taken any damage yet, so. Yay, we made it. Will I buy the Saturday night special for $492? I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming it's a gun, so yes, we will buy that. Boom. Where's that? Yeah, we got a gun. Alright, sweet. Head back to the Bronx, and we're gonna visit our loan shark, and we're gonna pay off everything. 10,716 bucks. Boom. No, we don't want to borrow. Oh, whoops. Redo from start. 0. Nope. And check the prices here. We're gonna buy ourselves as much weed as we can. That seems like a good idea. I mean, okay, it's not a good idea to do it in real life. I'm just saying it's a good idea in context of the game. Disclaimer. And we've got enough money to buy a little bit of loot, so we're going to do that. We're going to spend the rest on loots and jet out of here. And we're going to head to... Going down to the ghetto. Police dogs chase you for 5 blocks. You drop some... Oh, that sucked. We dropped some drugs. And that's a drag, man. Alright, so, well... Bollocks. Well, luckily, weed's horribly priced here, so we're going to sell what we have. I'm going to sell all of it. That's 38. We lost like half our stash, man. That sucks. And we're going to sell our lewds, because we're not going to see better prices than that. How many more days? Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're not even halfway through the month. I think I might actually get a decent score if I do well, or just get lucky. So we're going to head over to Central Park. Pigs are selling cheap heroin from last week's raid. Sweet. So we're actually going to buy a whole bunch of heroin. That's a good idea. That's not a good idea. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. We're going to head over back to... We're going to go to Manhattan. I don't think I've visited there yet. So, yeah. There you go. We're going to sell all our heroin. Get that off our hands. And boom. $154,000 now. So, what can we buy for that? Come on. Gold 94. What happened to my trench coat? Oh, maybe... Oh, maybe it's being taken up by the gun. Okay, so we'll buy 94. And we're gonna jet out of here, and we're going back down to the ghetto. Addicts are buying heroin at... Dang it! Oh, that would have been awesome! Now, actually, it's a good point at this point in the game to go to the bank and drop off what you have. That way you don't lose anything, you know what I mean? Because sometimes that happens. You get mugged and you might lose, like, all your cash, and that would suck. But what we're going to do here now is buy some weed, because it's cheap, fill up our trench coat, boom, we're going to jet out here, head over to the Bronx. Oh my gosh. 5 cops. Let's fight them. Let's do that. Oh, snap. That's a lot of damage. We could die. We can die. But let's fight again. Oh jeez, run. 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 Oh my gosh, that was bad. What's our health? Okay, I think we're okay. It didn't give us the option to meet up with the doc, the street doctor, because usually you can get stitched up and regain your health by doing that, but maybe it's location specific, because I know I haven't played this in such a long time. Cheap acid. Yay! No, we're not going to visit. Yes! Make a deposit of $150,000. Boom. I just imagine going to Coney Island, a lot of people would want to buy acid. It just, I don't know, it just seemed, I feel like it just seemed like these stereotypes just kind of go into place. The Bronx or Manhattan, nicer neighborhoods, so they're probably going to want to buy some heroin or cocaine. So you could take that into consideration. I'm not really sure if the game really thinks that through. And I don't mean to sound, you know, in some way or the other, or someone's going to get offended, but I can imagine in the ghetto they're going to want to buy a lot of weed. So, lewds. Not in the game. This is East Coast prices. Yeah. You're thinking West Coast prices. Don't do drugs, kids. Heroin and weed? Well, no, the weed's like $300 to $600. This is East Coast prices. Supposedly the West Coast is a heck of a lot cheaper because we have all the farms here. East Coast, the quality goes and the prices go up. So, because they don't really grow it over there. They grow it over here. We have a serious problem on the West Coast about growing with weed farms and such. That's why we have so many protected national forests. That way people don't go in there. That's conspiracy theories.
You're allowed to.
Oh yeah, now we're allowed to. So, you're not allowed to sell it. Now it goes down under like tobacco law. If you can grow it yourself, it's not illegal to grow tobacco. It's illegal to sell tobacco or let a minor use tobacco. It's the same idea with some of that marijuana. Alright, so what do we have? We have a bunch of acid, so we're going to sell all our acid. 94. Oh, what are we going to say? Acid, there we go. 94. Bang. And we're at like $500,000 in the pocket, which is awesome. We'll buy 26 of those. I don't even know what lewds are. You know, what's real funny is, I forget what it was. Someone was talking about Drug Wars, the game, and they mentioned lewds, and they're like, you know this game was made in the 80s, because no one talks about lewds anymore. But what it is, it's like a type of prescription drug thing. It's a downer or something. I don't really know. And one of his deputies. Damage 18. You know, we can take him. Let's take him. Alright, we killed one of the cops. So let's fight again. You killed all 2 of them. And you found $1,891 on Officer Hardass's carcass. Will you pay $1,273 to have a doctor sew you up? Yes, I will. Alright, so again, the market is flooded with cheap homemade acid. Okay, maybe the heroin wasn't that cheap. It's cheaper here. Bollocks. Ah, and the lewds are cheaper here, too. I can't... I don't want to pass that up. So we're going to have a loss here, but let's sell everything we've got to fill up on acid. And let's head on over to the ghetto. Cheap heroin from last week's raid. That's not bad. Oh, nice. Alright, so we're going to sell everything we got here. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of heroin. 94. Bam. Alright, and we're going to jet out of here. Selling cheap loots. 7's not bad. Oh, come on. Alright, head on to the ghetto. We're going to we can fight him. Fight him. Fight him. Fight him. You can do it. There you go. Yes. Alright. 3 units of heroin on a dead dude. Nice. Okay. Run. What? I gotta check something. I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. There's a mysterious sound like haunting us in my room. In Mook and I's room, and we don't know where it's coming from, and it comes on. The only thing that's running at the same time as this like weird like mechanical hum, like a you know, it almost sounds like there's a vacuum going on, but we know no one's vacuuming. The only thing that's going on at the same time is the fridge, but the fridge is on the other side of the house. I don't get it. Mysteries. Yeah. Well, I wasn't keeping track of the date, so I don't know what day I actually started. But you've got a month, so whenever it comes back. But weed's super cheap here, so we're gonna sell the rest of our heroin because we will make a profit on that. We're gonna buy all the cheap weed we can, 94 of that, and we're gonna jet out of here to the ghetto. And there we go, scale on a 1 to 100. Our rating is 63. What? Psh. Okay, I didn't do as well as I thought. I thought I was doing well. I've gotten a higher score than that. I've gotten up to like 20. But, you know, it's a fun game. Again, this is running on DOSBox. A link down below is in the description for DOSBox. What DOSBox does is it's basically a DOS emulator, an MS-DOS emulator, which you don't really need a MS-DOS emulator, but most people don't want to, like, break their computer. It would be you could technically run DOS on any, like, PC, but, you know, we have operating systems now that basically hijack the computer because you got the operating system running on the DOS, but whatever. So, you know, you need a DOS emulator to run the DOS program on an operating system that doesn't technically read in DOS. It's just a program within the DOS. So, but a lot of these old DOS games are free because either it's abandonware, which means they're so old the companies that made them don't care, or they were originally freeware or shareware to begin with, which means there was no price on them at all. I'll leave a description down below to let's say 3 abandonware sites that I tend to frequent, and if I can find the link to this version of Drug War specifically, which is the original version. I'll put a link of that in the description below. If there's anything you would like me to play, personally, leave a comment down below as always. And thank you for watching. Sensei Pong signing out. Like us, man. Oh, don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Okay. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. I can't think of any other tags at the end. I try to do funny things at the end, so people watch the entirety of the video, or skip over to the end, but I don't have anything. I can't think of a joke. Can you think of a joke? Okay. Well. Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording.